As it is written, for your sake, we are being killed all day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. Now, I personally believe Paul is being a little bit sarcastic here. He doesn't actually mean this verse. He's not actually trying to quote this verse to us believers and have us align ourselves with this verse. This is a verse from Psalm chapter 44, and it's a real lament. It's almost like a whinge and a whine from these Jewish people that were in the middle of really troubled times. They had been made destitute, taken off to foreign countries, had been killed because Israel had broken the covenant. And some of these that wrote the psalm, they had been keeping God's law and doing everything right, and yet they were being persecuted and they were lamenting. If you read the psalm, it's actually quite a sorrowful, lamenting psalm. It's not very inspiring. And so part of the psalm is, for your sake, we are being killed all day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. And so should we have this attitude as Christians? Oh, it's so negative. It's so despairing. For your sake, God, this is for your sake, we're being killed all day long. I mean, should we really say that of God? For your sake, God, we're being killed all day long. We're regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. And so is this the kind of lamenting, morbid, despairing attitude that believers are supposed to have? Well, listen to what Paul says in verse 37. No! In all these things, we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. We're not supposed to wallow in despair. We're supposed to lift our eyes up and see the eternal hope that we have in Jesus Christ, because that is what inspires us to endure through any persecution and crisis and trouble that we could ever face in this life. So we're not supposed to go through life morbid and downcast. See, church services shouldn't be like that. We shouldn't give words where we're just, oh, we've had a hard week. It's been so tough, us poor Christians. No, we should come in with our eyes on Jesus, with our eyes on an eternal hope, and say, no, in the middle of all this stuff we could face, we are more than conquerors. That is the attitude we're supposed to have because of the gospel, because of this hope. We are not just conquerors, we are more than conquerors through Jesus Christ. And so I'm not going to fix my eyes on the trouble and the persecution. I'm going to fix my eyes on Jesus and on my eternal hope. And that's what Jesus said. In this world, you'll face many tribulations, but be of good cheer. Rejoice. Be happy. Why? Because I have overcome them all. I have overcome this world. And so we are in Christ, the overcomer. And so because we're in Christ, we are more than conquerors. And so this is what this chapter is all about. It's to break despair off us. It's to break condemnation off us. It's to break discouragement off us. And it's to fill us with joy and to fill us with hope. And that is what the gospel does